everyone, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly horoscope. My name is Terence Scardino. Well, the week begins on Monday, February the 26th, and this is going to be a big week. A lot of events, a lot of decisions to be made. There's some good stuff, but there's some stuff to be aware of. That is because by Thursday, there's going to be a full moon. A full moon is when a lot of matters that's been building for the last couple of weeks comes to a head. It's a time of manifestation. It can also be a time of letting go whatever is not working. On Tuesday, passionate social Venus is going to be very favorable with Pluto. Going to be able to dig deep, really express your feelings. This is great for artists, but but for the rest of us, when you're relating to your loved ones, you're going to be feeling more of this compassion and this more intimacy, and you just want a deeper connection. So maybe late Monday night, going into Tuesday night, this is a very favorable time to have a romantic dinner or just have a talk about your feelings. By Wednesday, things are starting to really heat up for the full moon on Thursday, because on Wednesday, decision-making Mercury is triggering ambitious, impatient, aggressive Mars. Mercury-Mars, you could be making impulsive decisions, sharp decisions. There could be some ego disputes. But Mercury is also favorable with Pluto. And Mercury-Pluto means that you're able to influence and convince other people to your point of view. You're able to express your ideas more powerfully, but also with the Mars, maybe more aggressively. So it is a powerful day of meetings, of decisions, of communications, as we go right into Thursday with that full moon and everything that's been building on Wednesday. It's really coming to a head. But we're also having Venus, excellent with Jupiter. Venus-Jupiter could be a day of celebration. Venus-Jupiter is indulgent, spending money. When it comes to love, that Jupiter's just bringing all this kind of expansiveness and optimism. So whatever has been building, and with relationships, and maybe there might be some tension, some arguments as you're trying to convince somebody else of your point of view by Wednesday, it almost seems like for most of you on Thursday with the full moon and the Venus-Jupiter that there is a time more of celebration. You resolved it. A lot of things are coming to a head. So it seems like a lot of good things are trying to break through for most of you, depending on your individual horoscope. By Friday, the next day, Mercury is now excellent with Jupiter. Mercury-Jupiter, you're certainly you're thinking a lot more expansively, a lot more optimistically. But Mercury-Jupiter, this is very favorable for making travel plans or going on a trip. Mercury-Jupiter could also be very favorable for teaching, for learning, taking a class. Certainly for feeling really good about making long-range plans. By Sunday, the Mercury, communication Mercury, is now aligning with Venus. This, well, you could be expressing yourself creatively, or this is a very favorable day for talking about your relationship, but this is more of a benefic energy, maybe resolving anything that might have come up during the week. And the Sun is also aligning with Neptune. This can really inspire the imagination, the creativity. But Sun-Neptune could also awaken a lot of dreamy romanticism, especially with what's on your mind. Mercury is crossing Venus, the planet of love. So overall, this is a favorable week, but it's very eventful, a lot of decisions, A lot of things manifesting. But overall, if you keep aware, you keep breathing, there's a lot of movement and progress that can be made. Before I sign off, I want to remind you I'm available for the one question offer for a nominal fee. The easiest way to find me is there's a direct link in the description box underneath the video. And the time of birth is always important, even if you're saying it was around sunset or at lunchtime. And try to put the birth information again in your note with your question to me, just to make sure I have it right. So I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next week with my next segment. Until then, enjoy this week.